Hey guys, and welcome to episode 8 of the 4th season of the Barcelona GAMEMODE series. We're going to start off today's episode by heading into a Champions League game against Spartak Moscow. This is the second time we'll be facing this team. The last time we did face them, we picked up a victory, so let's hope that we can do so to start off today's episode. If you guys do go on to enjoy today's episode, go ahead and drop a like rating, drop a comment down below that I can respond to, subscribe also if you are new to my channel. And yes, the Premier League season did begin yesterday and we had some huge games, and Hull City picked up a 2-1 win against Leicester City, one of the biggest upsets of yesterday's games. And to be honest, Leicester City didn't really look too good in that game against Hull, but let's hope that Leicester can turn their season around, because obviously they are the defending champions. But enough with the Premier League, let's head into the first game of today's episode of the Barcelona GAMEMODE series. Like I did say, we're heading into a Champions League game. We're sitting first in our Champions League group with 2 wins and 1 draw, and that 1 draw coming against Inter Milan in the previous episode. You can see my Barcelona side for this game. I'm resting a few players, the likes of Kingsley Coman, Lacazette, Mario Götze, Denis Suarez, Tielemans, Pjanic have all come into the side. So is Umtiti, he'll be starting as a right back, and also Digne will be starting as the left back, and Ter Stegen will be starting in goals. You can see that I am resting a few players for this game. The likes of Messi, Suarez, Neymar needed to be rested, because I am playing Messi quite a bit throughout the season and his fatigue is very low, so obviously his fitness is very low, so he needs to be rested for this game against Spartak Moscow. But let's hope that we can pick up the win, and we got off to the perfect start. It's actually Pjanic who picked up a goal in the early stages of this first half. In the 18th minute, Kingsley Coman came close to make it 2-0, and we didn't really need those big stars for this game. You can see my team was playing quite well without the likes of Neymar, Messi and Suarez. As in the 30th minute, Spartak Moscow had a free kick. The deflection off the wall falls to their man, and that was a goal scoring chance for the opposition. You can see it was really a one-on-one chance. When the ball did fall to him, he took the shot, it went wide, so scores are going to remain at a 1-0 advantage to ourselves. In the 57th minute, we do win the ball back through Denis Suarez. He plays it to Mario Götze. Mario Götze is going to look for an option. He plays it through to Lacazette. Lacazette making his one to goal, cuts it back inside, still on it. Lacazette takes a shot. Actually, a deflection off the goalkeeper fell off the post, and you can see from that Spartak Moscow did clear the ball, and this game is going to remain at 1-0. But resulting in that, Spartak Moscow were on the attack, but we do win it back as Digne does receive it. He plays it wide to Tielemans as he plays it inside to Lacazette. Over top ball to find Kingsley Coman. One-on-one chance here from Kingsley Coman. He picks up a goal. It's 2-0 in the 64th minute, and the young man Kingsley Coman makes it 2-0. In this game, we now take a 2-0 advantage, but Spartak Moscow weren't done with there. Even though we took a 2-0 advantage, they were still on the attack, and you can see that's a fantastic ball there from their winger, playing it inside to find their attacker. He puts that one into the bottom corner. It's now 2-1, but that was not enough to put themselves back into this game. This game is going to end in a 2-1 victory to start off today's episode in a Champions League group stage game with only, I think it's one more game. Actually, 2 games to go in our Champions League group stages, and then we'll be going on to the round of 16. Let's actually take a look at the Champions League group in Group A, which we are in. We're on 11 points. Inter Milan are just behind us with 10 points. Spartak Moscow are in 3rd with 6 points, and Anderlecht have only picked up 1 single point. So Spartak Moscow and Anderlecht won't be going through. We've secured our spot into the round of 16 of the Champions League, but will we finish first? It's going to come down to the final game, because Inter Milan still have another game to go. The second game of today's episode is some league action. We're heading back into some league action. This game is against Real Valladolid, and Real Valladolid are one of the weaker sides in the league, so we have to make sure that we pick up the win here, because a couple of episodes ago we faced 19th placed, I think it was Rayo Vallecano, and we only picked up a 1-1 draw, and we did drop 2 points in that game. So it really is important that we pick up the win here. We are playing away, but we should be picking up the win, because I did rest my players for this game. It really is important that we pick up wins against teams who are the weaker sides and the teams that we should be picking up those 3 points against. You can see my players are back into the side for this game. The likes of Iniesta, Suarez, Messi, Neymar, with the best defensive side in the league, only conceding 5 goals, with Atletico Madrid, who are sitting in 1st in the league. They are 2nd with only conceding 7 goals. So we're doing very well defensively, and also Hakim and Stua will be starting in the attacking midfield position. You can see in the 12th minute in this game, Neymar's making his one to goal. Can he go all the way. Yes, he can, Neymar. Not the prettiest of goals, but it did go into the back of the net. It's 1-0 in the 12th minute. He just made sure that he made his way all the way onto goal. You can see, skipped around that defender with a few skill moves, got around another one, making his one to goal, took the shot. Huge deflection of both the goalkeeper and the centre-back there, the Real Valladolid goalkeeper and the defender, but it did go into the back of the net, and we now lead Real Valladolid 1-0 in the early stages of this game, in the early stages of the first half. But pushing on into the second half in the 50th minute, Valladolid are on the attack. You can see their attacking midfielder has the ball, plays it inside the penalty area, shot, and pretty much an easy save there from David De Gea. David De Gea will be pulling off those saves. Very, very easy. In the 82nd minute, just before this game did end, we play a ball through to Messi. Messi making his one to goal. Actually the La Liga top goal scorer gets around that defender. Still going Messi, takes a shot, and the keeper with the save here in the 85th minute. We had a chance to put ourselves 2-0 in the lead and secure these 3 points in this game, but it was not to be, as this game is actually going to end in a 1-0 victory to ourselves. So we win this game, picking up the 3 points in the league against not one of the best sides. Real Valladolid are one of the weaker sides in the league. We still did pick up the 3 points with a 1-0 victory. If Messi did pick up that goal right at the end of the game, it could have been 2-0. Messi picking up another goal for himself, like I did say, the La Liga top goal scorer, Messi. Let's hope that we can see Messi actually win the top goal scorer. It would be awesome to see to end off this career mode series. We're 1 point behind Atletico Madrid, who are sitting in first, and we will be facing Atletico Madrid in the final game of today's episode later on after this game against Real Sociedad. We're heading into the second leg against Real Sociedad in the Copa de España, in the Spanish Cup. This is the second leg against Real Sociedad. The first leg did end in a 2-2 draw, in a very, very huge 2-2 draw. It was a really entertaining game, and actually the footage did corrupt for that game. I did mention that in the previous episode. So heading into this game against Real Sociedad, it's going to be a huge game, like I did say, a 2-2 draw at home. So now we're going into the away leg, and it is going to be a bit difficult coming up against Real Sociedad. Like I did say, it was a huge game in the previous game, and Real Sociedad really did put up a fight, but you can see there are only a few changes to the lineup. Sanchez and Lacazette have come into the side. So is Tielemans, so is Paul Pogba with his first start for today's episode. It's a huge game against Sociedad, as I've already mentioned, but you can see in the 14th minute, straight from a corner, Sociedad are on the attack. Down the wing here, their man, he's still going, crosses that one in, trying to find their attacker inside the area, but Titi does make sure that that one did not go on target, but resulting in his header, Real Sociedad do have a corner. The cross does come in, falls to their man, and he does put that one into the back of the net from the corner. A one-touch shot there, and that was just a brilliant corner there from the Sociedad man. And Real Sociedad take an early lead in the 17th minute, 1-0, and you can see from the replays from that goal, beautiful cross, and that was just really an easy finish. It fell straight to the Sociedad man, and you can see from the replays, it went through Digne and I think it was Pjanic. Both those plays, the ball did go through their legs, and Sociedad take a 1-0 advantage, but we look to hit back 3 minutes later. Alexis Sanchez does receive the ball, cuts it inside, still going Sanchez, goes all the way, puts that one into the top corner, into the front post. It's now 1-1 in the 23rd minute, and we're back on level terms in this game against Sociedad. Not long after that, a couple minutes later after that, Ilamendri is on the ball, crosses that one in, shot actually hits the post, and Real Sociedad had a golden chance to put themselves 2-1 in the lead. But from that, we are on the attack this time. Tielemans with an over top ball to find Messi. Messi's making his one to goal, still going Messi, takes a shot, saved from the goalkeeper, and you can see from these highlights in the first 20 minutes, it was insane the chances that both teams did have. Just before the first half did end, Sociedad had a free kick. We do win it back. Lacazette plays it to Tielemans, who plays it through to Alexis Sanchez. Now Alexis Sanchez looking to pick up his second goal in this game, actually plays it over top to find Lacazette, 1-on-1 chance straight at the goalkeeper. Rebound falls to Tielemans, yet again a save from the Sociedad goalkeeper. So many chances in this game, and it was an incredible game. Pushing on into 57th minute, Messi gets around this defender, still going Messi. Can he go all the way? Yes, he can in the 58th minute. It's now 2-1 against Real Sociedad It's 4-3 on aggregate in an incredible game against Real Sociedad, probably the game of the season, with both teams having so many close chances on goal. Messi put ourselves 2-1 in the lead. We're now ahead on aggregate, and hopefully that is enough for us to go through into the next round of the Copa de España. In the 77th minute, Sociedad were not done with there. You can see they play the ball inside. Shot is a save from David De Gea, and that is how the game is going to end. What an incredible game against Real Sociedad, and it ends with us picking up the win, a 2-1 win against Real Sociedad, but most importantly, it is 4-3 on aggregate, and we are going through into the next round of the Spanish Cup, the Copa de España. We're going through into the next round. But like I did say, we'll be facing Atletico Madrid at the end of today's episode. First versus second, the biggest game of the season so far. But we did have to offer Sergi Samper a new contract. He wanted 80,000 per week, and that is exactly what we are going to give him before we head into the final game of today's episode, and it is one of the biggest games of the season. Both teams have been incredible so far this season. It's really a battle between us and Atletico Madrid at the top of the table. You can see both teams 29 points, 28. A team who is sitting in third is Espanyol. They're on 22 points. But you can see Real Madrid down in 10th. Real Madrid are in mid-table, and the team that did win the league in the previous season are looking like they're not even going to challenge for the league. The two best teams in the league, we have only conceded 5 goals, and Atletico Madrid have scored 22 goals. It's going to be an incredible game against Atletico Madrid. But you can see I'm starting my strongest lineup for this game. Neymar, Suarez, Messi, Iniesta, Samper, Mario Götze, Marc Bartra, Piqué, Hector Bellerin, David Alaba. This is the Atletico side. Jackson Martinez, Vieto, Carrasco, very strong side. Pastore, Koke, Miranda, Godin, Felipe Luis, Juanfran, Oblak in goals. What a side that is for Atletico Madrid. It's the two best sides in the league going head to head at home, and you can see in the 21st minute we did have the first chance on goal. Neymar with the bicycle kick, but you can see the rebound off the defender fell to Piqué with the back heel. If that one did go in, that would have been an incredible goal for Gerard Piqué. Scores remain at 0-0 in first versus second. A huge game to end off today's episode. Pushing on, 36th minute, Carrasco on the ball, takes a shot to Steigen, pulls off a massive save to make sure that this game does remain at 0-0. That's an incredible save there from Ter Stegen. 74th minute here in the second half, Neymar does receive the ball. We all know Neymar can cut it inside. He does do so successfully. Still on a Neymar, has some space, shot deflection straight to Oblak, and that is how the game is going to end. Really a possession-based game, and it was a huge game against Atletico. Sadly, we did not pick up the win, which means we're still sitting in second heading into the next episode, which will be uploaded tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, drop a like, drop a comment down below, and make sure also subscribe if you are new to my channel. A huge game against Atletico does end in a 0-0 draw. See you all on my next video.